Good morning. My name is Madalina Boicu, and we are back live from DevTalks 2023. We are continuing our DevLive interviews, and I'm happy to introduce to you my next speaker. He is the VP of Products. Wait, it's a longer term. VP of Product Supply Chain and Operations at METRO.digital, Bogdan Iliescu. Hi, Bogdan. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for the invitation. Happy to be here.
We're very happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Bogdan, can you tell us a bit about yourself and about METRO.digital and what you guys doing here?
Sure, happy to share it. Well, I think my story starts somewhere 10, 11 years ago when I was still a student and I wanted to discover how it is to work. And I started in Metro Romania, one of the biggest wholesale player in the market in Europe. And quite fast, actually, I went into the technical side, in the IT side, and I had various roles. But I would actually stay to the most important part, what I love doing, which is product management. Because product management for me it's an art of taking the right decisions, to taking the best options for your business, for your clients, even for things that go beyond that, looking at sustainability and everything like that. So in Metro Digital for quite some years, in this role that yes, indeed it's big. It's actually something that I do for the last 3 years, and I'm supervising probably more than 30 solutions that are spread across 6 departments that are covering everything from the part or you plan the goods, the stock that you want, up to the point where you sell them at the tills at the checkout. So it's a very exciting journey, a very exciting job that we are doing to actually create solutions that customers use. And of course, we talk about the Metro business.
Okay, thank you for that. I have to ask you a question about the topic of the day, of course, and that's
Okay.
the AI. Yeah,
Right.
how do you expect the AI to change the course of your company in the next years?
Well, yeah, indeed, it's a hot topic nowadays in the everywhere on our lips. Actually, I was earlier on the product stage, and it was funny because people are talking about that, and you see the smile whenever you mention something about AI. Look, I believe AI is still at the beginning of it, in the sense that in order to actually do AI products, you need a lot of data, and not everybody has this data. First of all, second, you need a lot to train the models to develop, to get to use them in a proper way. People are also asking me, will AI change the world? I mean, will be led by AI?
That's a good question.
Yes, it is, and I think the answer is unfortunately depends on us, because at the end of the day, AI is also technology, and we can use technology in our favor, but we can also misuse it, and we can lead to something else. We started also in Metro to make use of the of parts of AI, mainly the machine learning, to solve actually real business problems. You know what is happening today? We are selling products, food products, and of course, it happens quite often. And we know in Romania, not only we have a big problem with the wastage, with the products that are, let's say, getting expired, or if you think about fruits, they are not good to sold. And of course, we don't want that. We don't want that for the business, but more important, we don't want that for the environment. What we are doing, or what we've done, is to start developing a machine learning model that is able to predict in time that certain articles, certain quantity will not be sold, and we are early enough putting that in a kind of a promotion, if you want, to incentivize the customers to take it. It's a win for them because they take it at a better price and still it's a good quality, and also for us to make sure that we reduce the loss, and in the end we care about the planet. So that's one of the examples we are doing, or quite others in the area of learning how to optimize the routes when you do delivery, how to make the transport faster and cheaper, and not only, again, looking at a bit of the CO2 emission, which is a big problem for our world right now.
Sure. Yeah, very nice examples that you give me how you can combine this AI with sustainability and caring for the world.
Yeah, I think I can do much more, of course, also in the personally, I believe a lot in the AI power in the healthcare environment. Of course, it's not something I'm dealing with, but I think has a lot of potential. But again, the key is to use it properly. And about our examples, well, I think we are really doing a amazing job, and it's so exciting. Therefore, yeah, I love to speak about them.
Cool, I can see that.
Yeah.
Um, I have a next question. I don't know if you already touched upon it. If you can share a few insights on your company's most important projects.
All right. Uh, Maybe a bit, but I can detail. Um, so we are doing software for business, for the wholesale business. One of the important elements right now is to make use of our stores, about blue boxes, I would like to call them in Metro, that are pretty much everywhere, to use them not only for the customers coming in, but also to do delivery. We see this model more and more. We see the need also because small businesses need their staff to work there, so you need to help them with delivery. We're talking about the restaurants, that the chef needs to be in the kitchen, so you cannot come to pick the goods. Therefore, we are helping them a lot with this delivery model. But of course, when you do that, you need to transform how the store operates. And there's another change that we are seeing. We have less and less people that are able to work in the stores. So we need to find creative ways to help with the efficiency there. And of course, technology is at the end of the day something that helps in this direction. What we are doing is what we call a multi-channel fulfillment center concept, which might not mean too much for the audience, but says a lot about how complex it is to start planning, to start, let's say, synchronizing all the aspects from on a supply chain from the beginning until the end of it. So that is about moving from a reactive, if you want, tasks that are happening in an environment, to a very proactive, system driven. So with our solutions, we are right now moving to create transparency everywhere where the goods are in the store, for example, to predict when you need to fill up the shelf so the customers can find the products, to automate the checkout process with solutions where the customers can do it fast, can do it efficient, of course, for large baskets. Yeah,
Yeah,
and you can do that. I guess Metro being a wholesaler is not about, yeah, I don't know, 10, 20 products.
yeah.
Customers coming
With
with baskets.
yeah.
So this is a challenge, but a nice one. And another very cool stuff that we are doing is what we call the checkoutless project, where it's we just want to empower, and we believe the power of, you can say, AI, it's image recognition, which is part of the bigger discipline of AI, can help small businesses to operate without the stuff. So you have a small store, you have the cameras in there, you have the products, customers are coming in, take the products, they get the money out of the card when they get out. So it's a easy, very efficient model. So a lot of exciting projects.
Thank you so much, Bogdan. It sounds very, very interesting and very like real life applied.
Yeah, let me take a bit on that, because indeed, that's why I said I love product management. With products, technology is there to make our lives better. And doing product management and being a product organization is exactly about that. Identifying real situations and try to get the technology work for you or with you. And that's what makes the job nice, what actually keeps me awake and has me very energized in the morning.
We can see that.
Yeah.
I have one last question. It's less about products and more about people, but I
Mhm.
think the both of them they are very interconnected.
Yes.
How was the transition from working fully home to coming back to the office with you guys?
Yeah, a good one. I can answer simply. That's not the case, because even prior to the pandemic times, we've adopted a model where people can work remotely, can work hybrid,
Okay.
can work anywhere in the country. This is regarding the locations that we are having, being Bucharest, Cluj, or Brașov. They can work anywhere. Also, after that, we said we'll continue this model. People are welcome to come in the office if they want, and I see a lot of them coming because they like getting together. They like seeing each other, and of course, we need that after all this uh, um, difficult period that I guess it will mark us for the next year still. But there's no enforcement from the company. It's mainly the team spirit and the teamwork that brings them together for different workshops, for simply coming in the office and play a bit on the PlayStation, on different games. So we don't intend to do it, but it's nice to see that people want to do it, and yeah, we'll continue to keep this politic, if you want, about working everywhere.
Cool. That sounds really cool. And I like this as a KPI, to measure your team's engagement.
Yes, definitely. We are actually measuring that. We have different tools for it, and it's pretty big. I think I have a score of 9.2 out of 10 for my division, which is an awesome score.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bogdan. That was it. It was a pleasure, and I'll see you around. Have fun.
Definitely. For me as well. Thank you.